Hello, hi, how are you? I went thrifting. I got a bunch of clothes. Wow! But I stumbled upon a mystery bag. It's $5 and it was $5 I paid. I did purchase this item. And I can't really tell what's in it other than I can see hooks and needles. So yeah, I don't really know if it's going to be worth the $5 that I spent, but that's fine. It's fine. It's a mystery. It's for you guys. You know, I see people do this with jewelry all the time, and yeah, why not get a mystery crochet and knitting bag? So I got this at a local thrift store. They oftentimes price their yarn really amusingly. Like, they'll have projects that are whips left over. Somebody died and left their final bedside project and it got donated or something of that nature. And it will be like half a ball of yarn and a random weirdly shaped crocheted piece, and they'll have it marked for $8. And then they'll have a brand new skein of yarn and it'll be 50 cents. So I don't think whoever's in charge of the pricing of the yarn section at my thrift store, I don't think they really know what yarn is or what's happening. They'll have acrylic yarn that's like $3 because it still has the tag on it, but then they'll have wool be like 75 cents and it'll be shoved into a bag and there'll be like 3 balls of it and you're like, anyway, yeah, long story short, the yarn section at my local thrift store is a little bit of a whiplash experience, but I've never seen this much mystery for $5. I have seen like bundles for like $15, $20 and they're not worth it, so we're going to explore. I'm not going to look at what's in the bag. I am a little bit concerned that something inside the bag's going to be sticky or hurt me, but we're going to be good and I'm not going to look and we're just going to pull things out one at a time. I can already see a hair. Oh no, I could steal this person's identity. Put that in the trash bag. Anyway. All right, so starting off, we have bamboo circular needles. They are US size 11, 8 millimeters. So I feel like that's a good pull to begin with. Oh, it gives you a tutorial. There's instructions on how to form a gusset. Oh, this is how to knit a sock. These are really big needles for a sock pattern. Let's see, the original price of this is $8. So already we're coming out on top. Oh yeah, it is to make a sock. Interesting. I wonder if this came, it did come with it, but yeah, it has a pattern to make a sock. Do they have the sizes written on the needles or do I need to keep? They do. Good, good, good. All right, yes, US size 11, 8 millimeter. Ooh, they have a different size on here I've never seen before. KZ18. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so we have a new pair of knitting needles. Also, I'm looking at the bag. My trash bag, I'm not looking at the bag that has the goods in it. All right, next one. Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot of needles. I can feel all of the bags. Oh boy. Okay. Next one is a knit faster with the amazing Addi Turbo. The fast needle with natural touch, very soft cord with smooth transfer. Won't snag, metric size stamped on the cord, yarn slides easily, turbo finish brass tips, can't rust, quiet and very fast. US size 10. And that is a 6mm hook. So these are apparently turbo fast knitting needles. Oh, these are big. I don't know if I have a size 6 this big. I have interchangeable. Are these interchangeable? No, they're not. I don't think any of these are interchangeable. They're apparently quiet too. They sound the same. They sound, I don't think they're quiet. Anyway, all right, so here we have a size 6, and let me make sure that it does have the, it says that the size was on the cord. I'm not seeing any kind of sizing. Okay, we're gonna put these ones back in its bag because there isn't any measurement. If there is no measurement, I usually put them back in their bags because otherwise I'm sitting there, I have my measuring tool, but I'm like trying to figure out what size it is, and yeah. So, fun. There's so many knitting needles in here, guys. Oh my goodness, what even is this? Okay, we have this. What is this? A stitch holder. I should have brought scissors over here. All right, it says that it is Artisan Crafts, a stitch holder. How funny is that? I've never seen a stitch holder look like this. Oh, and then it holds, oh, but it's a big safety pin. That's fun. I don't have anything like that. And then this has no tag, no sizes, nothing on the needles, but another set of needles. There's so many needles in here, guys. Here, hang on. I can feel them, but look. That's all needles right there. A color wheel. Interesting. From Hobby Lobby, completely unopened. What are we doing here? Okay, so a pocket color wheel. So it shows you what happens to the color if you add different colors to it. So if you add red to this blue, if you add yellow to this blue, if you add blue to this purple, if you add white to this red, and if you add black to this orange, that's what happens. And then on the other side, you have all of these colors. Interesting. Okay, well, I do paint, so there's so many needles, guys. We're already at 9 minutes. I'm not sure I want to open all these needles in front of you guys. Okay, this is some good old, oh, I think I have these needles. 6.5mm circular needles. More bamboo. This is 4.5mm. This is 3.75. All of these have really long connectors, and I have to be honest, I usually don't use connectors that long. This is 10.5, 3.75. There's a lot of these bamboo needles, and these bamboo needles were $8 a piece. 3.75. Oh. Okay, here is a mystery size question mark. I don't know what, they're interchangeable. They go on a knitting needle, but I don't know what size. It says 11 points. But I don't know if that means US size 11. I don't know, but they have like twists on the bottom to twist onto a cord. More bamboo. These are 5mm, and that looks like a long ring. Oh my goodness, these were too much money. The Addy Turbo needles are expensive. These are $20.50 a piece. Wowza. And this is a US size 10, a 6.5mm, which is actually good. I tend to use 6.5s a lot. Oh, hey. We found, these go together. Knitmates. These go together. Interesting. I hope I have more of these in there. Because these definitely, these tie on. I'm glad that I can use those. Because those are big needles. Oh, look, we've got more. This one comes with another cable and more needles. I don't know what size. But that's another interchangeable cable. I think it's shorter than that one. And then smaller needles. Man, more turbo. I'm interested to try these turbos. This is a 5mm. I use 5mm quite a bit when knitting. Ooh, a mystery pair. It looks like maybe it had the size written on it at one point, but it's no longer there. This is an ugly color knitting needle. I'm sorry, but it looks like when you put the clear plastic on your braces and it yellows over time. Yeah, it used to have something written on it, maybe in marker or in ink, but it's not anymore. So we'll just stick it back there in its bag for now. And hey, they wrote that there's pink. US size 6, but a 4mm. And more turbo knitting needles, 4.5mm. Ooh, a flexible Tunisian crochet hook. This is interesting. I've never seen this before. Wow. So it's Tunisian crocheting, and that's when you do it all on one long. I have some metal ones that are like this long. But wow, this would be fun to use. I almost don't want to throw away. Oh no, it doesn't have any instructions on the back. So I'm glad it told me what it was though, because I think I'd look at this and be like, what the freak? But it's for Tunisian crocheting. So interesting, interesting. More turbo. Oh, but these are Addy Natura. Addy Natura? They're not turbo. They're Addy Natura. They're still $15. But 4.5mm. And circular needles. Why are they, it's not in a Ziploc bag, it's in a page protector. Oh, because there's multiple. Oh, look how tiny these are. Oh my goodness. These are so tiny. They're 3.5mm, but look at how small the little connector piece is. These ones are tiny too. This is, oh, these are both 3.25. This one has a slightly larger connector piece. Yeah, and then these ones are crooked. Interesting, interesting. This is a US size 10, a 6mm Susan Bates brand. Oh, these are fun. Oh, come on. Come on, let me get these out. This is from Knitter's Pride. Interchangeable needle cord. Look at these needles. Look at how small they are. But they're also square. They're not circular. Interesting. And then they have tiny little, and it looks like they're interchangeable. Yeah, they are. These ones are not. And then you have the protectors for the interchangeable. It doesn't say what size they are. Oh, but it does say it on the wood. Oh, these are 5mm. But they're so tiny. They're so small. I like these. These are interesting. I haven't seen. I think it's fun to get somebody's collection of needles. It's a little sad because you're like, aw, she never used half of these, you know? Or they never used half of these. And that's a little sad, but at the same time, some of these you can tell they used and loved because the letters are worn off of them. But they kept the bags. They're a very meticulous owner. Okay, these are US 13, biggest size we've seen so far. Oh, here's some more of those like clear plasticky ones. 5.5mm, and they're kind of like that clear, but these are maybe a little bluish purple. I'm not sure how I feel about those. I don't like the colors. Ooh! Okay, we got some embroidery needles. Circular needles that are US size 11. US size 7. 5mm. US size 11. More needles. This is actually good because I was running low on embroidery needles. Oh, what is this? Oh my goodness. I guess this is like a hook size checker. So a hook gauge, a little measurement, and then a yarn guide that tells you what kind of yarn to use. That's so cute. It's like a little, I should stick that on my bag or something, like my yarn bag. Another set of bamboo needles, 5mm. And then last but not least, one of these doohickeys, which I do have one of these. Mine's purple, but this one is pink. And this is you can make like tubes of yarn, essentially. I used to use them all the time to make my friends and I belts. But yeah, you can make like eyelet. It's not manual. They have manual ones now where you just like crank the machine and it makes a long cord. This one you have to do by hand. But all right, well that's the end of the bag. Should we do like a total count? We're not going to count all these. But this is how many knitting needles were in that bag. Definitely worth $5. I'm telling you, you get whiplash from my antique shopping store that's local next to me. I would say probably the things that interest me the most are the teeny tiny little knitting needles and then this weird Tunisian crochet extension piece. But I'm excited. I don't think I'm ever going to have to buy corded knitting needles again because I'm pretty sure I have at least one in every size in various different lengths of cord. So this is crazy. Anyway, I've never had this many bamboo needles. I haven't ever knit with bamboo needles, so I'll have to try that out too. But did you see your favorite brand of knitting needles in here? Have you ever heard of Addie Turbo? Because I am going to get to know her well, I guess, with all of her $20 knitting needle sets. Addie Turbo. Anyway, all right. That's everything that came in that bag. I hope you liked it. Bye! Hi, so I did decide to do a little bit of math. Not all of the needles had price tags on them, but I went ahead and added up all of the tags that were on these needles, which is like less than half of the needles here. Less than half of the needles had price tags. But the total of all the price tags that were there, $134.42. This is over $100 of knitting needles. It's probably over $150 worth of needles because a lot of the Addie brand are like $20 a pop or $15 a pop. And there were a good number of them that did not have price tags on them, but their friends also in the bag did have price tags. So that's how I know that most of the needles are consistently priced at $15 to $20. So yeah, that's crazy. I feel like I won the knitting needle mystery bag lottery, to be honest. It does make me a little sad though, because some sweet elderly woman probably passed away, and this was her collection. That or some baddie gave up her hobby. One or the other. Who knows? But I'm here, and I will make good use of these needles.